We're here at Waterman's Art Centre in Brentford with Jan, and I'm just asking Jan about this curious installation she's standing in front of us for very kindly, which is actually composed of how many condoms?
There are going to be 3,000 when it's finished.
Okay, so it's in completion, like it's still being made, basically.
Indeed. The idea is that over the course of the weekend, people who are coming to the River Weekend are here join in and help to make each little unit and hang them, and then by the end of Sunday night there should be 3,000 hanging up there.
Wow.
And obviously when it's dark, each one has a little light in it, so it looks absolutely beautiful at night.
We just had an explosion. So basically, is it like, I mean, the installation itself has its own life. It's like alive and doing its own things. We've got a few leakages, a bit of dripping, but that's all part of the fun.
It is part of the fun. It's also a sort of unplanned bit of the fun because that's not supposed to happen.
Okay.
There are one or two that apparently wasps are finding them terribly nice.
That's incredible.
Coming in and stinging them or
they're attracted.
So they're attracted to them.
They're
indeed.
culture vultures.
Indeed.
So how's the reaction been from the local people? Because this is quite random. It's wonderful.
It's not entirely random.
Okay.
Waterman's has been doing quite a lot more outdoor work, outdoor arts projects, including out at the front of the building here, which kind of attracts new people to come in, which is quite nice, and so it's not completely random. And obviously the point of this exhibition is this installation. It's called Rain Interactive because when you see the whole installation, it looks like rain, and sort of the concept is connected to water for the River Weekender. So all the projects going on in the building here are related to water and the river. And
it's wonderful. And we've also just been downstairs in the car park taking pictures of all the graffiti. Like, has that been there from the start, or is it something that's happened organically?
That's fairly new as well, actually. It's been there since August.
Wow.
Basically, over the summer we have we throw the whole building over to young people during the summer holidays for a project called Urban Ambush. And there are lots of projects for young people. So 200-300 young people over the summer were here doing different types of projects. One of those projects was a graffiti. And they basically designed and painted and sprayed all the designs downstairs.
Did they have a brief for what they could paint? Because it's a very positive, it's very colourful, it's very joyful, it's about nature.
No, there were different groups working on it. They chose what they wanted to do, then they designed it, sort of all properly on paper, and then they did the spray.
Amazing.
So it's great. I mean, the only brief was it was something that should, sort of improve Waterman's car park and make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly done that. Well, we'll try and get back at night because it looks like some phosphorescent, underwater explosion
Absolutely.
At night.
It's fantastic at night because each of the units has its own little light in, so of course it looks lit up and it's beautiful at night.
How does each condom has a little light unit in it, like a little bulb?
It does. It has a little LED bulb inside it, and then it has blue water. It's got dye and water put inside, and and then each one's just hung off the steel wires.
And how long is this going to be here for?
It'll be here as long as it lasts.
Really?
Yes. So
you're going to let
the LED, yes, it'll stay as long as it's happy to stay.
Amazing.
Wasps permitting, of course.
Yeah.
And but the LED lights last around a week, generally speaking.
Fantastic.
So as long as they last, we'll keep it up.
Okay. Well, we'll pop down and see it by night in all its glory.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.